Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Baxter Boxing. Now, man, wild stuff, man. Apparently, man, Terrance the Bud Crawford went on DANZ on their boxing podcast. It's called Boxing with Chris Mannix, right? And he says that I'ma F him up. And he's talking about my boy, Errol the Truth Spence, right? Crazy stuff, man. Wild stuff. The fact that Terrance Crawford went in the zone to say this is shocking, because the zone is known for paying these fighters to, fight on their program. And with this fight not happening in PBC or Top Rank, can the zone outsource the fight? Can they own the rights to the fight and make the fight happen? Can they promote it on their own network? Yeah, they could. You don't believe me? Look at Eddie Hearn, right? He bought the rights to Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, right, to be aired in the UK, right? He has certain rights to certain locations of the world, right? The Zone could do the same thing with this Bud Crawford, Errol Spence situation. And it's wild that, because what does the Zone really have to do? Why would they promote a top rank fighter, right? The Top Rank does not work with the Zone. Right, they don't, at least from what I know, they don't have any mutual agreements or anything to work with their fighters. DANZ doesn't get any money from talking about a top-ranked fighter. Same thing as Errol Spence. The Zone does not work with no PBC fighters. They don't get any money from them. There's nothing to gain. Right. The only thing I think, in my opinion, is what does the Zone want to interview a guy like Terrance Crawford? They have to reach out to the guy. You know what I mean? They got that spent a lot of resources to talk to Terrance Crawford. Not only that, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of fee to talk to Terrance Crawford in the first place. So this is wild stuff, man. The Zone's getting involved. So that shows you the magnitude of this fight. People will say that this Terrance Crawford Errol Spence fight is big, or if not bigger than the heavyweight fights with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, or Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, all those matchups out there, right? This is a long time waiting. The thing is, there's so many elite level welterweights. If Terrance Crawford just fought 2 or 3 of those top guys, this fight can get bigger and bigger. The thing about the heavyweight division is these people they're sort of close to the same level as far as popularity goes. So beating one person, if Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder again, or vice versa, their stardom won't really go up that much. Hardcore fans will like it, but they're not going to explode in popularity. But Terrance Crawford, if he beats someone like a Keith One-Time Thurman or like a Manny Pacquiao, his popularity will pop up in not just in the boxing community, but worldwide, right? They haven't hit their cap yet in this whole Errol Spence, Terrance Crawford situation. So, in my opinion, this is the biggest fight in boxing right now. It's Errol Spence and Terrance Crawford's fight, because it hasn't even hit its peak yet. So, man, this is a really big deal. Terrance Crawford, say what you want about the guy, but he's unified his division at 140. And I don't like a lot of people saying things like, "Oh, he's fought no one, and his biggest win is Gamboa." Well, that may be true. He fought all the top guys who appeared in front of him. And right now, the welterweight division's in front of him, and he's not saying he's just gonna hold that belt. He wants to fight everyone. If anyone mentions Terrance Crawford's name, he's talking back right away. You know what I mean? He has a brand to defend. Terrance Crawford is the first unified champion at 140 in 20-something years, right? He not undisputed. He had all 4 titles, right? The IBF, WBO, WBA, and WBC titles. He had all the titles. So, man, that's an accomplishment, man. That's an accomplishment. And obviously, man, the belts aren't going anywhere, and he's aiming to do that at 147, man. We'll see how everything unfolds, but he basically talked about, with this guy, how he basically talked to Errol Spence, and he said, "Man, I'm gonna F you up, man." So they got each other's numbers, man. The boxing community is small, so everyone knows everyone, and that's what it is, man. It's wartime. So we're gonna see how this whole thing unfolds, man. Terrance Crawford talk trash against Errol Spence, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. A lot of trash talks going back and forth, and this is from today. So I'll put it in the description. You guys can check it out yourself. Crazy stuff, man. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing.